Beautiful sunlight, glorious blue skies. At the moment, no wind, plenty of parrots, and first road ride of my road trip. Polygon AX9. No, A9X. I keep getting it wrong, sorry about that everyone. Yesterday, gravel for a couple of hours, just an exploring exploration ride, let's call it. And today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was really tempted just to stay another night in the cabin, but I'm also really tempted to keep exploring. So I'm gonna go out for an early morning pedal at 8:20, which isn't early morning at all for me, but traffic, pretty bloody ideal. Currently, a bike path all to myself and a road that leads to Bermagui, which is where I stayed on the second night of this road trip. I don't know if I'll go all the way. I don't know if I'll meander off to the side tracks, and I don't know if I'll be bothered by traffic. I don't know what to expect. Same road out as I took yesterday, but then I turned left onto a gravel road today. I'm going to see how that road is and what the vibe is like. And I got a little bit of research done yesterday morning when I drove down here from Bermagui, and I sort of thought most of the way there's a bit of a shoulder. I just need to be prudent. I need to be wary. I need to be mindful, and I need to be courteous of other road users. "15 kilometres in, so far, 2 cars. Both of them gave me a lane, and then one truck, and it was just coming to a crest of a hill, so I pulled over. Yeah. Plenty of bird song, quite a lot of roadkill, and happy days. Actually, the road surface is better than I expected. It's generally pretty rhythmic, quite nice in fact. Largely under the canopy of the trees, beautiful tall trees, and the rest of the time just there with a lyrebird. I've been hearing them all morning, but I saw my first one cross the road. Why did the lyrebird cross the road? Just to tease Rob and remind him that he's in the country. Oh, I was going to say this one's for you, Phil Liggett, because he used to love talking about picket plank bridges, but this isn't a picket plank. So that's just a little story going back to the early 90s when Phil Liggett first started coming to Australia for the Commonwealth Bank Cycle Classic. He just, picket plank bridge, he loved it, didn't you, Phil? So I'm just a bit over an hour in, just a bit over 500 metres of climbing, and still 13 degrees, and oops, That's going to hurt a little bit. Camera away. I did say it's a holiday ride, okay? Yeah, I've made that clear, haven't I? So, I've just come down a nice little hill, and I'm at a bit over the hour mark, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da! I don't have my swimmers, but Bermagui is just over yonder, so I'll keep going, have a coffee, turn around, go home. Isn't it funny when you're on a road bike that you, even when you look up and the leaves are completely flaccid, like not interested, like got no life in them, like there's no wind, but when you're riding, you're like, ooh, I think I've got a headwind. You know what that means? That's a tailwind on the way home. I've been telling myself that, but you know, I mean, the day gets longer and the winds get stronger, so there is potential. Anyway, who cares? It's bloody beautiful. It's about my 6th or 7th ride on the bike. At one point, I'll give you a full overview of it, but first of all, just the number one comment is extremely nice, minor changes, and straight from the box really, and mechanically efficient. Up until this point, it's been pretty undulating. 627 meters of climbing in 33 kilometers. But just use this quiet stretch of road, which it has been all day, to say, on this bike, even though it's a bit shorter than I'm accustomed to, I have ridden so much with my hands in the drops. Like I just basically jump down, get in these super comfy bars, and then just pedal away, and I stay there all day. I picked a plank on pt3 Lake Bridge. Yes, I did, and I made it. I've had a bit of a ride, but I don't really feel like I've touched the pedals, and I've gone further than, well, I didn't expect to come all this way, but it was pretty bloody easy. I just found the greatest baker. Oh my God, there were things that I've never seen in the city. So far, no traffic light. An hour and 39 minutes in, and not one red light. Happy, happy, happy days. That was the campsite on the other side of the bay where I spent the second night away. Paradise. Oh, yeah. You know, I know I've got my ocean views in Sydney, but this is pretty good, isn't it? Whew. I don't think I'd ever get sick of this. The bicycle brought me here, and just as the sun dips behind the cloud, pastry time. And back to base. of last night and see where I end up this evening. Could be Merimbula, maybe. I'm closing in on base. I think I might have been right. I've had a little tail breeze, and it's been one of the most enjoyable rides I've had in a long time because it's new, it's non-threatening, it's been without incident. There was one flashing amber traffic light near a bridge work, but that's the only traffic light I've seen, and it just said, keep on going, Rob, don't even think about stopping. There was 700 metres of climbing to go there from Tathra to Bermagui, and so far 420 on the return leg. So there's a little bit of rising, I think, still to go, but I think quite a lot of downhill. So there you have it. I'm almost back in Tathra. Just checking the dates so I can tell you that that's the story of my ride for the 24th of August 2023. Thanks for joining me. We'll see if there's any tiny little postscript, but otherwise that's it. See ya. Okay, so 85k, almost back at base. Exactly, there we go. Bang on 1400 metres of climbing. Very nice ride, very pretty. Very courteous drivers. The worst are P-platers. So anyway, that's bizarre in my appraisal. Everyone else gave me tons of room, and even the Ford Falcon drivers and 2 Holden Commodores. They gave me heaps of room. That wouldn't happen in the city. It's the afternoon after the morning ride, and I'm exploring the bush tracks near Tathra.